Death is everywhere. Most of us try to avoid it, others can't get out of its way. Every day we fight a new war against germs, toxins, injury, illness, and catastrophe. There's a lot of ways to wind up dead. The fact that we survive it all is a miracle. Because every day we live, we face 1,000 ways to die.
A one-ton truck is going to just start to crush down on your skull. There's so much weight, and you have pulverized tissue on the inside of your brain. It's all going to be mush.
At that point of impact, we call it a coup, and that's where the brain hits the skull. But then it reflexively goes backwards, and in the back, the opposite 180 of where the coup injury is a contra coup. So you can get two different injuries.
There's a study that shows that there's about 100,000 accidents per year that happen because people lose consciousness for one reason or another, and those are fatal accidents.
The body has not much way to give. Now, when you hit the ground, you could also bounce back up and hit back down again, getting massive injuries. You could rupture some of the important blood vessels. You can start getting blood draining into areas which it has no business to be in, and you can bleed to death.
Brian's heart was kept pumping to keep his organs fresh and healthy. There was just one slight complication. Brian was still alive. He was one of a handful of accident victims per year who are mistakenly declared dead on the scene.
Self-displayed. Looks good. Yeah.
Unable to react as they harvested his organs, it was a living hell. He felt every cut and heard every word.
This was an extremely rare situation, but it can happen. In this instance, Brian, who was basically thought to be brain dead, had such minimal brain activities, it was imperceptible. And therefore, they did not realize that they were actually dealing with somebody that was still alive.
I think that was a tremendous expectation for that one auditory stimulus.
Adrenaline levels secreted from Willie's nervous system spiked off the charts. It was like a lightning bolt to his heart. He suffered a massive coronary and died.
If somebody's going to get rolled over by a steamroller and the steamroller came from his legs, it would be just like a tube of toothpaste where all the contents of the colon, all the fecal matter, all of the digestive juices, and all the food he had just eaten in his stomach, it would start at the rectum and it would just squeeze it all the way up to the top. So all of that would come out of his mouth and it wouldn't taste very good.
When someone's hung, there's a significant amount of force that's generated in the neck as they fall, and then they stop, causing compression or severing the cervical spine. Without that, the patient stops breathing and dies.
And within 20 seconds, he was dead.
When this man was electrocuted, electricity was going through different parts of the body and started attacking the heart. His heart shut down and he died.
Should a person impale themselves with a 2-inch metal pipe? Death per se came from severing of the spinal cord, ultimately from paralysis of the breathing muscles.
The trachea would be non-functional. He could not get air into his lungs, and all of the blood that was in the neck is now being forced down into his lungs. He would essentially drown in his own blood within minutes.
DIO がこの世のすべてを手中に収める。自動車という機械は便利なものだが、誰も彼もが乗るから道路が混雑してしまう。止まった時の中は一人、このDIOだけだ。犬など相手になるか。時を隔てた開口というわけか。やれやれだぜ。